Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Mario Jimmy.
We understand that it's been 4 days ever since people sat down, stakeholders sat down to consult themselves on the way forward as far as the legal framework of persons with disabilities is concerned. Can you briefly tell us the journey? Why did this? What are some of the basic laws? Okay, what are some of the basic rights that persons with disabilities should be respected?
Yeah, thank you very much for asking the good questions. I will mention some very few basic rights for persons with disability. One of them, right to access to education. Any person with disability have right to access educations, and we are proposing in case of South Sudan, we need them to be given in cheaper tuition fee or the school fee compared with somebody who has no disability. One of the rights is also access to the health facilities. Is one of the rights from our laws, Bill of Rights from 9 to 16 talk about any citizen, whether you have disability, you have right to access any health facilities, and government mentioned earlier that the health facilities in South Sudan are free. One of them also association. Any person with disability have right to form their own association. Like with the case of this one, they have what we call organizations of people with disability is one of their rights. Then again, person with disability has rights also to access any public places. Like when you go to other schools, other health facilities, other places like hotels, the way a person with disability cannot access other places like going up whenever there's no lifter. Again, in a school, the same toilet used by a person without disability can be used also with a person with disability. See, this is some other thing also need to be corrected and should be in line or informative with the law.
Now, why did it take long for the country to come up with a legal framework that would protect the rights of persons with disabilities?
Yeah, these are very good questions. For me, my personal view, I think the South Sudanese institutions, various institutions, they undermine or underlooking the right of person with disability. That's why it have taken a long time, because the intention are not being paid to such. See.
Okay, what is next now after all these 4 days?
Yeah, I think after these 4 days training, it really make a very great impact. I will be one of them, because I never know what is called United Nations Conventions on Right of the Person with Disability. And also I learned it from this conference of 4 days. The same National Action Plan for the Ministry of Gender, Child, Social Welfare also contributed. But again, not only that, we have what is called the Bill of Person with Disability need to be put in place, because it's one of the requirement by the state like us, South Sudan. And I think these 3 documents or instruments will make a change when they are all informative with the relevant laws or protocols.
You mentioned one of the documents. Can you also mention the 2 that are remaining?
Yeah, I think the other one, what I said, United Nations Right on Disability, on people with disability, is a UN. Okay. And that need to be ratified. See, because so that we can comply it with the national laws. And one of them is a bill, because it's very important that we should have the bill which can make inclusive person with disability cross-cutting institution in South Sudan.
Okay, thank you so much for speaking to the radio community.
Thank you very much. And again, I have the message for the radio practitioners, especially the journalists, presenters, and so on. When we are carrying the programs, or when we are carrying the interview, we want to put our brothers and sisters who are with disability in a positive image, so that what we can play as a media can also give a space for person with disability development across the country.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, please.